So while everybody was still talking about Spain winning the World Cup, and while everybody was laughing at the commentator who mistook Pharrell for A$AP Rocky, huh? How you make that mistake? They look nothing alike. While everybody was turning Sophie Cunningham's pointing picture into another meme, this happened. America's agriculture industry just entered the FAFO portion of the immigration crackdown. For years, politicians sold that mass deportation was the fix to lower the unemployment rate. And now they are finding out that having those people's labor was not optional. Yeah. The border crossings dropped, immigration arrests increased, and the industry built around the labor suddenly asked, wait, hold on, who's going to do the work? Because we told y'all, folks is not going to apply for those jobs. Nobody wants to be in those roles. In July, farmers went to Washington demanding that Congress expand the H-2A visa program because access to labor has become one of agriculture's biggest concerns. The Farm Bureau says H-2A use is already up 17% this fiscal year alone, while fewer than 0.07% of those positions received a domestic applicant. We told y'all this is what was going to happen. You cannot spend years criminalizing the people who plant, pick, pack, and process America's food and then act shocked when farmers cannot find workers. But instead of creating a stable legal workforce with strong protections, some industry lobbyists are trying to push to make H-2A workers cheaper and easier to control. Crazy work. The administration suspended enforcement of a 2024 farm worker protection rule and changed the wage system in a way the government estimates could save farmers more than $2 billion annually. But estimates cited by ProPublica suggest some H-2A workers could lose up to 32% of their wages yearly. Yes, farmers are under real pressure, financial pressure at that. But why is the answer always to make the workers with the least power absorb the loss? Like, make it make sense. Especially when an H-2A worker's immigration status, job, and housing may all be tied to the same employer. Reporting abuse can mean losing everything at once. So no, America does not want less immigrant labor. It wants immigrant labor that is legal, available, cheaper, and increasingly unable to say no. That is not immigration reform, folks. That is labor control with paperwork. Share this with somebody who thinks immigration policy and the price of food are two separate conversations.